I am representing a company called Ekofolio, and we came up with this idea about 3 years ago of making forests more accessible to people. At the time that we first came up with the idea, it was a little bit strange to people, and since then there have been numerous studies that have come out that have shown that increasing the amount of forests is really a key to solving many of our environmental problems. There's also quite a lot of studies handling or treating the psychological impact of forest and green in cities and that people have access to. So on many fronts, the problem with forestry that we discovered has been it's been an illiquid market, largely inaccessible to the average person. It's been mostly the domain of pension funds, family foundations. NGOs have done quite a lot to promote forest and forest growth, but we needed something more to make it accessible to the average person. And with the financial innovation that is available to us and the different technological tools, that combination, we've been able to achieve some of that. Well, I've got several different drivers, I would say. The most acceptable one, I would say, these days is environmental. We all know that the more trees that we plant, the more carbon becomes sequestered, the better it is for the environment. That's an argument that's pretty much indisputable these days. So yes, that is high on my list, but I have experience from my childhood that also drives me personally, and it sits in the back of all of this, and that is, and I suspect most of you here have had this experience considering this, well, my generation anyway. And that is that we moved when I was in middle school to a relatively small town. And I really like this place. I'm a tree hugger, I'm an outdoors person, so I love hiking in the hills and the mountains and the forests around there. And during the years after we moved there, the bulldozers came in and bulldozed the fields. And this, over a period of 10 years, became a suburb. Covered in asphalt, no place to hike any longer, strip malls, parking lots. And I felt like I had been transported to a place completely foreign to me. And so as I've gotten older, I've sought out places where I had access to nature. And when this project came along, the opportunity to increase the amount of forest and to somehow promote forestry, I got to thinking that, well, there's so many people out there that are trying to do this, but it's very donation-based, which is wonderful. But until people are able to participate in the market and perhaps either preserve their capital or earn some sort of return, the incentive to do this at the scale that we need is just not going to be there. And so any ideas to promote that, to make that happen, have been very interesting to me. And when the founder, my partner Ian, and I began discussing the possibility of Ekofolio, and again, blockchain is one of the technologies that can help this, we stumbled upon an idea that we thought, the time has really come for this. Liquidity, transparency, and the ability to do this on a scale and democratize a market that hasn't been there heretofore. So those are my drivers.